You're tuned in to Heard from the Horse Mouth. Hey, Finesse 2Tymes happy as hell to get out of jail. That nigga been in that bitch 5 years. I understand. Know that nigga been in that bitch writing them raps and that motherfucking thing. He loaded.
I'm going straight in. You know, I'm a beat player. I feel like Joe Brazy at the way in. Yeah, it's over with. There you go. Whoever said they had a summer, let me get that. Today, man, I don't know. Day for day. Day for day. Day for day, y'all don't know how this shit feel, man.
Happy as hell. You know what I'm saying? And Junior, you know what I'm saying? He happy too that they can bring a motherfucker on board. You know what I'm saying? One thing about rap a lot, they always reach out. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to a lot of artists. You know, no matter where you're from. You know what I'm saying?
This shit different right here, man. Mom shit, man. I got all the paperwork. Yeah, man, that wasn't going. Y'all don't know how this shit feel.
Hey, that's one thing a nigga out of jail. Nigga stay with the paperwork. Nigga stay with the paperwork. Hell yeah, all they motherfucking court documents and shit. Nigga hold on to that. Like I say, Junior, he done signed motherfuckers from all over the place. Him and his daddy. You know, they fuck with Chicago a lot. Memphis, everywhere. Louisiana, Lil Marley G, down there from Marksville. You feel what I'm saying? The boys put you on. They had that boy every motherfucking where. Puff Daddy Crib, Round Drake and shit. Them boys put you on in the gate.
Nah, I get serious, shit. Yeah, I was facing daddy, man. He's holding on down, nigga, man. Yeah.
Mall shit. Now, this right here, this Finesse, they finna ask him a question and shit about you know what I'm saying, situation that he was in. And you know, cause everybody seen it from a different angle. So this is a real man question at this time.
It's hard.
God took me through them 5 years to make me understand.
Yeah, it's on.
Money bag yo.
That's hard.
Money bag yo.
That's hard.
Money bag yo.
Hey, what a motherfucker gotta realize is these niggas been fucking with each other before the money even came. You get what I'm saying? That's like family, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers gonna argue, motherfuckers gonna fight. And, you know, sometimes, you know, one family member might ask, you know, what's going on, and you might, you know, share your opinion. But, you know, one of the things I disagree with Finesse 2Tymes at that moment, you know, HoneyKomb Brazy was even though he was signed with Rap a Lot, he still was, you know, when it came down to Memphis politics, he ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? He from Mobile or one of the places, Alabama, some motherfucking well. Somewhere in Alabama, you know what I'm saying? So even bringing him into family business is an issue. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I understand Brazy's point of view also about, you know, man, you told me this, you told me that about these niggas and about this nigga and shit, you know. I guess, you know, talking about money bag, they this, they that, you know. And his best bet do like he did, just stayed out of it. Stayed up out of it.
What you accountability for in that situation?
Everything. Dude was keeping it 1,000. You know what I'm saying? He allowed me to his platform out of generosity, though. Like, out of us being homeboys.
See, that's what tend to always happen. When you put your, you know, put your 2 cents in on family business, motherfucker always gonna end up getting back together. You should be smart enough to know that. You know, talk to HoneyKomb on this situation. You know, he did right by just falling back, but when you see them get back together, don't feel nothing about it.
Out of us being homeboy prior to me getting out of jail, when he seen.
Because like you say, when you go to jail and you got time to sit back, That's when a motherfucker think. When a motherfucker moving around the streets doing what they want to do, you know what I'm saying, getting money, you ain't got no time to stop. That's why they always say jail will slow your ass down. You know what I'm saying? Jail to change your ass, make your ass sit back and think and really, really get to see with a clear mind who fucking with you, who ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? That because when you down, that's when you really, really get a chance to think like, damn, I could have fell back on that. Damn, I could have, you know what I'm saying? Could have let that slide. Damn, it wasn't that serious.
That I was on music time and I was really ready to rap and ready to. He brought me to his platform.
You see, now he realizing little shit. Damn, my man brought me to, because in a motherfucker brain, he probably was thinking like, damn, this same nigga that was in a group with me and we shine and grind together, he owed me this and this. No, he realized, hey man, he really can turn his back on your motherfucking ass and you would just be fucked all the way over. So real niggas gotta do real things, you know what I'm saying? And Yo could have held that and tried to keep, you know what I'm saying, keep his foot on his neck or something. But you could tell there was a part of him and his heart wanna, you know what I'm saying, reconcile that shit too.
End of the day, God took me through them 5 years to make me understand it. Hey man, when I sat back, no matter what we went through, when I sat back and analyzed everything that we had,
no matter what they went through,
had man-to-man conversations about,
that's when it's, niggas fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? When you get the feeling like that, that's the only way you catch a feeling like that, when you fuck with a motherfucker like, damn, that shit hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Came true, and I was like, damn, I was wrong.
And like, nigga, you on some soft shit.
Yeah, you see, he say he was wrong, but you couldn't pay him to apologize because he couldn't see it then, like you say. And you got to let a motherfucker go through that because, you want a motherfucker to let you go through that when you make a mistake or say some shit and not to be judged about it. You know what I'm saying? Every motherfucker then, probably, put their 2 cents in on some shit or about a motherfucker, a co-worker or whatever the situation, or a nigga on the street, or, a motherfucker, a family member. Just, hey, keep it 100 though.
Boy, you on the money
But
shit.
the whole time, he on point.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And overall, that's what I appreciate the most out of my whole beat, is that I got an understanding about life.
Right, sitting in that motherfucking cell and looking like, damn, niggas ain't sending no bread in this bitch. Regardless of how you know what I'm saying, how, much you know a nigga or you know what I'm saying, y'all fuck around. You get in that bitch, you get to realize like, damn, Buddy ain't sent this one ain't sent that one. So you get to recognize and shit like that when you down. And then you get to realize that, hey, you got to choose your battles wisely. You at the lowest of the low, like some would say, but, it's really not the lowest of the low, but, you in jail, you at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So the last thing you want to do is turn around and lash at some motherfuckers, that that could potentially break some bread or help you get out or put some good money on your books. Now I think HoneyKomb dropped some bread on his book a couple times. I don't know, how many times, but I know he did do it. You know what I'm saying? So I think he dropped a stack one time, and I think Finesse. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, ain't nobody never did this. Me personally, I don't know how the motherfuckers even met. Other than the industry shit, but I don't know what made, how they got in contact. That's the thing that's puzzling me. Then from there, I can get a better assessment. But far as, not knowing that information, like I say, I'm gonna address it from there.
And shit, everything
Mistakes,
I've been
I want
through,
them. I'm glad. I'm glad for all that shit.
and I'm gonna make more mistakes, and I'm gonna be happy for them mistakes that I made to get where I'm going
Growth.
in 10 years from now.
Growth.
Uh-huh.
Now here go HoneyKomb now. Like I say, look what he said. I bet Young Boy and Fragile ain't finna link up and do no song. God damn. Y'all rap niggas funny as hell, boy. Hey, man. Like I was just saying, them boys like family. You know what I'm saying? Even though he shared that with you, but how he felt that situation, I understand totally how HoneyKomb feel. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm out here moving around and I'm making moves and I supposedly fuck with you and you fuck with me on that level, you know, Honeykomb automatically put a certain kind of stamp on that motherfucking shit, like this certified G shit, G code, you know, and you know, cause that's the energy that he give out. So, you know, and he just, you know, being a shoulder for a motherfucker to vent on and shit, you know, talk about, you know, how they feel particular about a motherfucker that they know and know and know. So, you know, he looking like, damn, he nobody now. You know, talking about money bag. Like, damn, Finesse know him and shit. The boys in the group. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and believe what he's saying, not really just, you know, be beefed out with him, but I'm just going to keep my distance. And at the same time, keep my relationship with this nigga in jail, which was Finesse, who seemed like a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know when they met, before or after he went to jail. You know what I'm saying? So I would think it would be long gone, though, because, you know, now that HoneyKomb is in jail, he feeling some type of way about Finesse fucking with Moneybagg Yo. My thing is, if you yourself, HoneyKomb, ain't got no problem with Moneybagg Yo, why is you hurt to see that he fucking with Moneybagg Yo? I understand, like I said, I understand Finesse had a problem with him. That's why he addressed the shit to HoneyKomb. You know what I'm saying? Because he had a problem during the time. Now, what I'm saying is, HoneyKomb, if you don't got a problem with Moneybagg Yo, why do you have a problem to see him fucking with Moneybagg Yo? Something just ain't adding up to me. Now, I understand you know, it seemed, you know, that's why I had to hit you with the clout chasing on the slip. Not no real clout chasing, but just a clout chasing, just a tad little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a tad bit, man. Because you could have let that slide. And personally, from myself, you know, if I was HoneyKomb, I would have just, like I say, stayed up out of it. I would have probably, you know what I'm saying, waited a while and then just hit Finesse 2Tymes up on the phone and joke about it, like, damn, I see you went over there and fuck with Buddy and them, huh? You know what I'm saying? Just to see how he, you know, just to see what he say out his mouth.
I beat it on everything. I wrote this letter, hit a guard tie, find some peace. How they let her go for slave, we still ain't free. I'm fighting demons in my dreams, I still can't sleep. And then I lost my baby brother, this shit ain't got deep.
Hey, that's why I say, you know, HoneyKomb, boy, he took some major L's. I don't know who in the fuck, you know what I'm saying? He out there was beefing with, or what kind of shit he was doing to niggas out there, but to make a nigga want to kill your grandparents, that's some major shit, boy. You know, I don't respect that at all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about HoneyKomb, I'm talking about for the niggas who killed his grandparents. I definitely don't respect that. Cause, you know, they normally be, you know, even in the most treacherous areas, they you know, grandparents and, you know, motherfuckers that made it to that age, they normally off limits. Ain't no, you know, if that's the case, motherfuckers can catch anybody, grandparents or mama or this. You know, I do know some situations where some motherfuckers then, you know, fuck with people's parents and shit. But I'm saying, you know, the day and age and what's the norm, that's definitely ain't the norm. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely don't respect niggas who did that shit to his grandparents, man.
I don't know, God, it kind of hard trying to explain these niggas. I want to get down on my knees and share my testimony. Get mad at you or not, but this is how I'm feeling. No, we don't put the SU courses in their life.
Hey, you see, when that motherfucker, you get, like I say, now he's in jail. He getting time to think. But it seems like even in jail, he ain't finding his time to think, his time to sit back and chill. Seems like he's still, you know, living that same life in there as he was on the street. You feel what I'm saying? That's the crazy part.
But I got
You know, because a lot of times you're in that situation, you ain't worrying about that world, man. You ain't worried about what's going on in that world. You kind of, you know, you worry about it, staying tuned in, but I guess as an artist, it's different.
to ask you why that happened to my grandparents. Say everything happened for a reason, I don't understand. Grandmama started cussing and now she was so friendly. And everybody loved Grandpa, he was one of the realest. You said, how about you look low? I know you see me sending. Like AJ been spending so much, I know that he busy.
Now, you see, you got homies out there getting down. Spending, that's what you mean by spending. You know, and niggas sliding.
I'm right next to the man of boss, so I ain't cussing it. Plus, you know who I'm here for real. I can't paint no image. No, you received a lot of tears from some gangster niggas. And I wrote this letter here to God, try to find some peace.
He wrote this letter here to God trying to find some peace. Yeah, that's the type of pain you write when you're in that motherfucker. And that's what Finesse was feeling when he was in that bitch. You know, you get out of motherfucking jail, man, listen. After ain't having shit, nobody sending you shit. You get out of motherfucking jail and the motherfucking outlet that you do have is rap a lot. And then I'm quite, you know, Junior and them gonna sit down because, you know, they don't like to be involved with a lot of unnecessary bullshit. Look at his pops, man, J Prince himself. And they don't be, you know, that's a man that stand on business. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't with the goofy shit. So, you know, if they can go reconcile some drama like you know, like his dad did on some industry shit, you know, Drake and Kanye, you know, ain't no blood being drawn. So I don't know how motherfucker tripping. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you go fuck with some niggas that looking out for you, and a nigga present like, hey man, y'all need to go ahead and squash that shit. You know what I'm saying? It might be a big homie on your side that motherfucker, you know, tapped in with, Junior tapped in with, whatever it is. But they stepping up like bosses to make sure shit happens. You know what I'm saying? On that note. All right, this is Finesse 2Tymes right here, man. This is a little response, you know what I'm saying? He waited a couple days. That's what sometimes you gotta do. Sometimes you don't want to just, you know, jump on the fresh hot news. You want to, you know, verify the shit is right and shit. So this is what it say. Mark this day. One thing I vow to do is to never beef on the internet again in my life. Duh. Feds used everything I did and said against me. When I went down, so you count on me to never respond. 100. Mob business. FNGBGE. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and that's the approach you got to take on this shit, man. Because you shouldn't, once again, you shouldn't have to explain. Fuck, you got to explain for why he ain't fucking with, you know, some niggas that, you know, from his town. You know, that's just like, if another nigga that's big in the industry decide and turn around and fuck with some motherfucker. It happens all the time. Jay-Z and Nas squads, they shit. You know, normally it's easy to do that when there ain't no blood being shed. And from my understanding, Finesse 2Tymes and, you know, Moneybag Yo ain't had no motherfucking blood shed. Them, like I said, they share the same friends. You know what I mean? It's like no motherfucking true ops from no, you know, two different blocks, you know, two different neighborhoods. I can see, you know, I ain't saying they from the same neighborhood. I'm just saying as far as group wise, they was together. I see if it's from two different groups, you know, like KD going to goddamn to the Warriors type shit. Them two different sets, two different groups. You know what I'm saying? But them boys was a clique, was a group together. You know what I'm saying? Along with some other motherfuckers. So, you know, hey, I salute Finesse for you know, to responding like that, man. Hopefully that bullshit is just die the fuck down and just slide the motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying? Knowing it's gonna be big news. You see Finesse out there, motherfucking jury on and shit. You know what I'm saying? Big diamonds, living it big. You know what I'm saying? Now that's why I say HoneyKomb should have just, oh, okay, this nigga get this. What a real nigga like me would have did. Just sat back and said, oh, this nigga get money, huh? Let me reach out to him now. I know he would love to drop a stack on my books, pay me back. You know what I'm saying? Or show love back. So you know, that would have been my angle. You know, I've been rooting him on. As you see, he the one who posted the video, him getting off the plane with Junior. So you got to keep going through with that plan. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know you don't want all these motherfucking enemies. Nigga got out of motherfucking jail and he ain't got no motherfucker he fucking with. You know what I'm saying? No motherfucker. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Hey, I'm out.